Abi's fear as she faces ghostly encounter in chilling Coronation Street twist. Abi Webster was gripped by sheer terror in recent Coronation Street scenes as she began experiencing haunting visions of Mason Radcliffe, a character who had recently died under tragic circumstances. The unsettling events unfolded earlier this week when Abi stumbled upon Mason, bleeding heavily from a stab wound at the precinct. Acting quickly, she called for an ambulance and tried desperately to keep him calm while stemming the bleeding. Despite her valiant efforts, Abi was heartbroken to learn that Mason had tragically succumbed to his injuries, leaving her feeling helpless and consumed with guilt. The loss hit Abi especially hard, dredging up painful memories of her own son, Seb Franklin, who had been killed in a brutal hate crime attack in 2021. The parallels between the two deaths left her deeply shaken. In a dramatic twist during tonight's episode, Abi discovered that the knife used in Mason's stabbing belonged to Dylan Wilson. Furious and unable to contain her anger, she confronted Dylan, who remorsefully accepted responsibility and acknowledged his role in bringing the weapon to the altercation. However, their tense exchange was cut short when Abi suddenly realized that her young son, Alfie, was missing, prompting a frantic search. Her worst fears seemed to be coming true, though relief washed over her when she found that Alfie was safe with Toya Battersby. In her heightened emotional state, Abi misinterpreted Toya's intentions and lashed out, accusing her of taking Alfie and warning her to stay away from him. Toya, visibly shaken and confused by the outburst, later contacted Kevin Webster to express her concern over Abi's behavior. The confrontation with Kevin only added fuel to the fire, as Abi accused Toya of trying to paint her as an unfit mother. Kevin, trying to mediate, pointed out Toya's genuine concern, but Abi remained defensive and insisted that she was coping just fine. It soon became evident that Abi was far from okay. Unable to process her feelings, she went for a walk and found herself drawn to Seb's memorial garden, a poignant reminder of her past grief. At the garden, Abi was overwhelmed by emotions when she suddenly came face to face with what appeared to be Mason. Clutching the heather he had picked from the garden, Mason's ghostly figure left Abi utterly distraught. With Abi experiencing these disturbing hallucinations, questions arise about her mental health. Is she heading toward a dangerous breaking point? Or will she find the support she needs to confront her inner demons?